This is a Case CX210C Excavator. It's made by Signature Models and is in 1/32nd scale. This was done for the United Rentals Christmas set a couple years ago, and this is it's kind of a disappointing model. You like to see, or rather I like to see 1/32nd scale models because they're a lot bigger. You can get a lot more detail, and they're not that much more expensive than the 1/50th scale models. I think they just look a lot better. But with this, it's not really the case. There's a lot of things that could be much better. One is the decals. There aren't very many that are straight. They're all kind of leaning one way or the other. The Case Eagle here is pretty darn fuzzy. The paint's okay. It definitely could definitely be better in a couple different places. Some places it's not thick enough, and other places it's a little too thick. And also you have rubber tracks. At this point in time, it's always disappointing to see rubber tracks. You really don't see them very often anymore because I don't know if the cost of manufacturing has gone down or the ease, but you can get metal tracks on a model, and it can still, you know, remain very affordable. So, like I said, it's really a disappointment these days to see rubber tracks anymore. Something else that's interesting is the stick, because it looks like it's a mass excavation stick, but you would never put an ME stick on a 20-ton excavator. That doesn't make any sense. It's not big enough to justify that kind of stick. But I mean, this is pretty much what it is. It's so short that, like, yeah, that's pretty much an ME stick. The cylinders are pretty stiff. It's going to hold any pose you put it in, but range of motion isn't terribly good. Like, the teeth hit the boom there. But it does stretch out just about straight like it's supposed to. They did a good job with that. Now the teeth are kind of tiny. They look a little ridiculous. It's neat that they have the side cutters on the bucket, but it just doesn't look very good. Now, as far as the interior goes, it's not terrible, but very, very plain. It's about what you would expect from the rest of the excavators. No hose detail or anything like that. There's a handrail here, but like I said, it's nothing to get too excited about. Nothing underneath. Now, I like to see, you know, Case models made. It's always good to see them, but this is just it's just not very good. If this excavator model had been made 20 years ago, it'd fit right in. Yeah, it'd probably been a really nice model. But today, with diecast being made the way it is, this is it's almost like a relic more than anything else. So that's pretty disappointing. But if you want one on the shelf, it doesn't look terrible sitting on the shelf. It's just when you really get into it, it's just not good. So anyway, that's about it. I was pretty disappointed with it, but I'm sure, you know, some people will like it. Now, I don't know if you can find that outside of the United Rentals set. I haven't seen it outside of it, but I would suspect you can find it, but I hadn't seen it. Anyway, that's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And as always, thanks for watching.